Alberta, Canada, and the Canadian Rockies getting ready to kick off the round here at Banff Springs Golf Course.
The course today, it will play as a par 71, a little under 7,000 yards in total length, designed by the architect Stanley Thompson all the way back in 1928. The original 18-hole course was later complemented by the construction of an adjoining 9 holes, which was designed by Cornish and Robinson. That opened in 1989, thereby completing this marvelous championship layout.
Great history and great views. Let's take it down to the tee. We're excited to call the action today out on the course for you.
Oh, I liked that.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot.
And safely on deck.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. This one just requires a little bit of focus. One under early in the round. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Good putt, and now one under par. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole, and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start. This is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Challenging shot now from 180 yards. Frank, at this, the highest level of the game, the margins are so razor thin between winning and losing. It becomes about not wasting shots, and I think that's why players really enjoy stroke play.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Rich. That's why the best players, they want every shot to count, and the best format of golf that requires that is stroke play. In match play, you can get away with a big number. In stroke play, they want it to be a body of work. Every single shot adding to the score.
Now at -2 for the day. Frank, plenty of scoring opportunities in the early portion of this golf course. We're now at a par 5, the third hole, and it's only 528 yards.
You can see why we're going to see a lot of people perhaps being 3 under through the first 3 holes, Rich. This par 5 bending to the right, very reachable. And just keep that tee shot nice and high off the tee. Let it carry as far as possible.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Second shot here in the par 5 third at Banff Springs.
Even though the green's protected by bunkers on the left, everything sort of kicks from the player's right to the left. So you can land that ball in the right section of the green, allow it to feed towards the flag.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And Rich, we just sit back and relax here. I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
He's hit it very close, and he will have that, Frank, for an eagle.
Amazing how quickly the round changes. He'll quickly pick up 2 shots on the field.
Good start at 4 under. Now to another par 3. This is the 4th hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
He's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
A sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Needs to get all of this from 190 yards. Frank, when you look at great rivalries in sports, you realize that athletes need each other. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to achieve greatness, to achieve legendary status. And in golf, Tom Watson needed Jack Nicklaus to push him to another level.
And also to define an era. Without one, we couldn't think of the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s or the 2010s. You need those players to define that era. So you need competition. Competition is not without rivalry.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side. depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the third bunker, the one in the distance. That's a good line off the tee here.
What a drive. Just tattooed that.
When he goes after it like he is here.
Really powering up here. So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Second shot now to the par 4 fifth.
Just minimally uphill, Rich, with a green too that opens up towards that left side. Just want to make sure you carry the front. You can pitch the ball well into the middle of the screen and not really worry about it. Once the flag is past that middle section, though, players are definitely going to have to go further left.
Now that is a shot that would be replayed over and over. He has this for a birdie. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 sixth hole, reasonably short at 373 yards, a lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short course. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. You can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands. It's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
What a shot. He's almost in. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Moves to -8. So just a formality here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck. That was nuclear.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve. He had it all. And he has the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, this is right at it.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's that sneaky distance.
Great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right to heart. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
The distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15 foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Great, too.
Beautiful.
Second shot.
You like the sound of this. 11 under par for the round. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Just a couple of feet. No problems there.
And it keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
So they'll tap in. Knocking down all the shots today, now 13 under. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Here we go. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Settles in over the putt. 15 under for the day. The birdie. Drops for a birdie. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the two little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
That's an absolute beauty.
Second shot from the rough. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Frank, just a shade outside 15 feet.
Well, if you're going to be like that, Rich, it's 16 feet to be exact.
Frank, here at the 11th hole, second shot, another chance to make a birdie.
Certainly is. The only thing you're guarding against here with that second shot into 11 is just going long. Pretty generous green once again. Because it slopes back into the player's face, the ball's not going to kick forward.
See if Spieth can knock this in for his par. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. And getting ready for the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to. He's gone for a little extra. Grab the fire extinguisher, put out that ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Dialed in now for this second shot here to the 12th hole, Frank.
A chance for another birdie, Rich. Just be a little aware of the screen. Nice little rolls and contours and different levels. So just be aware of exactly where that flag is cut today. And just try and keep it on that section.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Good swing, good shot yet again. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That has to feel good. That's a birdie. Has it. Good putt right there. Thirteenth hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
This could be a good one. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, what are we looking at on this approach shot here at the 14th?
This 14th green just built up a little bit. Got to be careful you don't miss this green on the left side. It'll just kick all the way down. And it'll be a difficult little chip up the hill. But once again, second shot's not too long.
Good looking shot right here. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Sinks the putt for birdie. Now a chance for a birdie. Good putt. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives. Ball just took off the face. Oh, if this is up, it's good. Rich, there's such a big advantage. You tee it up on a peg there. It should be an easy shot. But remember, this is the most powerful club in the bag. This is the one that you have to nail out of the middle of club face.
Demonstrating there and really all day that he is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the sport. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Let's see what the dominant number one player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. On the green, and a chance for birdie. Frank, club selection so important on this second shot here at the 16th.
Yeah, any time that the elements don't work in your favour, and by that I mean here the false front, everything rolling back, then you've got to actually be more aggressive, and you're going to get the reward. So it's not like playing reckless golf, it's just the terrain dictates that you fly the ball every inch of the way.
As this putt for birdie. Can't wait to write those on the card. One below par. Chalk it up. It's a birdie. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Reg. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. And it'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Wow, what a shot. Doesn't even need the putt. This one just requires a little bit of focus. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs. 578-yard par 5. And Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway. I'm loving that balance.
Excellent drive, Frank. Right where you want to be. I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, this is a pretty important shot. Second here to the par 5 18th.
That's a great tee shot now. The opportunity in front is, it's delightful, really. A good second shot here. Chance for eagle.
This one looks right on point. Big swing right there, a great result, and now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Third shot for Jordan Spieth. Settles in over the putt. And that's a birdie. Has it. Good putt right there. Frank, you have to like what you saw out there today.
I certainly did. Swing is excellent right now. Stroke, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, just it's a case of getting out of your own way. I mean, the opportunities ahead now, chance to win, just they have to be so motivating.